In this chapter, we will learn about the hardware and software, a complete computer system. Computers help us do our work with ease, whether it is solving a difficult mathematical puzzle or it is writing a poem. Computers can be simply and they can be complex, but they are made of two components, that is hardware and software. A complete computer system is made by these two components. Computer hardware includes the physical part of a computer, such as the case, it means the system unit, central processing unit, CPU, monitor, mouse, keyboard. Computer data storage, in which you can store the data, graphic cards, sound card, speakers, and motherboard. So by contrast, software is the set of instructions that can be given Now we understand about the hardware. The term hardware describes the physical part of your computer which you can physically touch or see, such as your monitor. Even you can see in the picture the keyboard and the mouse and the printer also. All these are the types of a different hardware. So computer hardware refers to the physical part of a computer and related devices, and the internal hardware devices includes the motherboard, hard drives and RAM that we already learned. External hardware devices like includes monitors, keyboard, mouse, printer and scanners. Now we discuss about the main components of a computer system and their functions. So first we will understand about the central processing unit, CPU. The CPU, central processing unit, is the part of a computer system that is commonly referred to as the brain of a computer. As we are doing calculations with our brain and we store, when we learn something, it's stored in our human brain. The same thing done by the central processing unit. Whatever the calculations we are doing, how it can be done? It can be done with the help of the central processing unit. That's why we call it as a brain of the computer. The CPU is also known as the processor or microprocessor. The CPU is responsible for executing a sequence of stored instructions called a program. And the CPU is made up of three main components, that is the control unit, the immediate access store and the arithmetic and logic unit, which helps all the calculations like the arithmetic calculations, plus, minus, multiply and divide. Main memory. Main memory is also a very important part of the hardware. That is a RAM, random access memory. It is used to store the values during execution of a program. It means when we run the program. It is temporary in a nature, and the data stored in it is lost when the computer is shut off. We can understand the RAM with this example, that RAM is like a green board of a classroom. When we write on a green board, we cannot save it there. We can write on it, read from it, but only for a specific amount of time. After that, we need to write more information. We have to erase the previous. Similarly, RAM is a temporary memory where you can read and write set of information, but to add new information you have to delete older ones. Disk drive is also a very important part of computer. It permanently stores programs and data. Hard disks are generally located inside the computer CPU and come in different capacity to store the data. As we measure the weight in kilogram and gram, same we can measure the computer memory in kilobyte, megabyte, byte and bits. It is a non-volatile and it retains the data when power is switched off, and it is large capacity to the tune of terabytes, and it is cheaper as compared to primary memory. The disk drives like the hard disk or floppy disk and CD-ROM, that is the compact disk drive, even nowadays the Blu-ray disc also coming, and in which they have the huge amount of data to store. Keyboard. Keyboard is the most common and very popular input device which helps to input the data into the computer. The layout of, or what is the meaning of layout? The design of the keyboard is like that of traditional typewriter. There are some additional keys provided for performing additional functions. So it allows the user to input the information, and it has several keys to feed the data. The keys of the keyboards are categorized as the numeric, alphanumeric and the special character. In the standard keyboard, generally they are having the 101 or 102 keys. VDU, Visual Display Unit. This device is used for the display, and this device is as a output device and be called as a monitor also. It is commonly called as the Visual Display Unit, VDU, and it is the main output device of a computer. It forms the images from tiny dots called the pixels, and that are arranged in a rectangular forms. The sharpness of the image depends upon the number of pixels. Printer is an output device which is used to print the information on paper. There are two types of printers, impact printers and non-impact printers. A printer helps us to obtain the hard copy of the document. By taking the printout on a paper with the help of printer, we call a hard copy. There are many types of printers available. For example, line printers, dot matrix printers, bubble jet printers and laser jet printers. The last four are known as a peripheral devices. So we understand about so many hardware parts of the computer. So a good personal computer should contain a central processing unit that we call the CPU, a monitor, visual display unit, a keyboard and an optical mouse, a printer, speakers and CD-ROM drive. So this is the example of a complete computer system. Software is a general term for the various kinds of programs used to operate computers and related devices. The term software describes the programs that run on your system, and this includes your operating system and other computer programs which performs some assigned tasks to fulfill your requirement. Software is written in a computer language such as C, C++, Java or other by the programmers. Once a program is written, an operation is performed on it which is called compiling. And what is compiling? The compiling is the process of changing the programming language into a machine language which can be understood by the computer. So, software is a set of instructions that tells the hardware what to do, and it is shown on the desktop in the form of an icons, and you can neither touch nor feel a software. As we know that software are two types of system software and application software. So now in this we understand about the system software. System software can be designed as the software in which such a way so that it can control and work with computer hardware. It acts as an interface between the device and the end user. It signifies the operating systems which governs the working of the computer and its resources. Windows is the most popular operating systems. And what are the other examples like the Unix, Linux? These are also example of system software. Application software. An application software is any program or group of programs that is designed for the end user. Application software, and we also called end user programs, includes such things as the database program, word processors, web browsers, and the spreadsheet. It includes the end user application of computers like word processor, Microsoft Word, and spreadsheets such as Microsoft Excel, or even video games for the different groups of users and for different purposes. A programming language is a vocabulary and a set of grammatical rules for instructing a computer or computing device to perform the specific task. The term programming language usually refers to high-level language such as the BASIC, C, C++, COBOL, Java, Fortran, and Pascal. And nowadays, the Python is also a very popular language. So, are programming languages used to write the computer programs like different applications programs. For example, many banking applications were written in the COBOL language, and newer applications are often written in more modern programming languages. So what are the important in this topic? Let's revise. A computer system is made up of both hardware and software. All the physical components are known as hardware, and CPU is the most important part of the computer. Memory is used to store the information permanently. Software is a set of instructions to perform a function. Softwares are of two types: system software and application software. System software signifies the operating system which governs the working of computer, and application software is used to perform a specific task. Word processor like MS Word is an application software. So children, we understand about the complete computer system, and in which we covered the hardware and software and the important terms. I hope you learn and you understand much better.